everybody. Wait. Good. Hello, everybody. My name is Hua, and today we're going to review this book. This book name is Esio Trot. Do you know what is Esio Trot? Esio Trot means turtles. Do you know why it is a turtle? That is just flip back. Try look at this word. I spell for you. Okay, I spell back this word so you can write in the paper. T-O-R-T O-A-I-S-E. Do you write it? Every tortoise. I don't know. I can just read it turtle. So let's review it. Now I want to show you the character in this book. The character in this book was here. Mr. Hoppy, Alfie the turtle, Mr. Silver, and the pet shop owner. And the tortoise catcher. I didn't know why the tortoise catcher is the character. It didn't say anything. Okay, now let's review it. Wait me. Here. Now let's review it. Esio Trot. Once there was Mr. Hoppy is a visitor who lived in a hotel. And under him was Mr. Silver. Mr. Hoppy loved Mr. Silver. He thinks he can be brave, but instead of be brave, he kind of shy. And Mr. Silver have a little turtle named is Alfie. One day, Mr. Silver wished Alfie would grow faster. When Mr. Hoppy has an idea, he runs to the pet shop owner and buy hundreds of kind of turtles, but he need to match. He buy turtles that have a color that match Alfie the turtle. Alfie loves sweet cabbages and tomatoes and a tomato slice. So every day, Mr. Silver always fed him with that. And he could sleep in his small house at the corner of a balcony. And inside of the house, Mr. Silver filled it with hay. When it is colder and colder, she lay more hay and more hay. So Alfie would dig a hole in and snuggled cozy in the hay. One day, she asked to Mr. Hoppy, Mr. Hoppy, do you have a way to make Alfie grow faster? She asked. But Mr. Hoppy said, I know. my father have gave me the message, a message that has written in it. Read it out loud, then another day Alfie will grow bigger, he said. But Mr. Silver says to Alfie that the next evening Mr. Silver has gone from work. That evening Mr. Silver is gone from work. Mr. Hobby tried to go to his workshop and invented a tortoise catcher. The tortoise catcher, if you pull the handle, the claws would close. If you push the handle, the claw will open. So he tried that to grab Alfie. He take Alfie, then put him on a scale. Then he chose a turtle from his collection of turtles, because he bought many of them, hundreds. Then he chose one of them, a bigger than Alfie, some inch. When he put on a scale, it heavier than Alfie a little, and its size bigger. Then he used the tortoise catcher and let it down to Mr. Silver's balcony. That night, Mr. Silver cried in joy. Alfie has been bigger. Then she fed that tortoise. When that tortoise he thought in his head, I never eat this juicy cabbage, leafy green cabbage with fresh tomato slice. All I eat is just dried cabbage leaf, it thought. Then every day, Mr. Silver reads the message that Mr. Hobby gave her to Alfie to let him bigger and bigger. And Mr. Hobby need to use a tortoise catcher to change every tortoise each day and each month. Now Alfie is so big that he can't go into the door. Now Mr. Silver wants Alfie to small back. Mr. Hobby said to Mr. Silver, if you read that message backward, but Alfie was smaller when she do it. Then Mr. Hobby changed that tortoise back to Alfie. Now Mr. Silver is so happy that she invite Mr. Hobby to have a tea. When that time, they married together. And that is what Mr. Hobby dreams like. Thank you. Bye, Alfie. The end. Do you like that book? I do like it. I wonder if Mr. Hobby says is true. Is Is turtle can read word backwards? I didn't know. Never mind. If I try to read, I try to frightening. I try to. Sometimes I buy a turtle as my pet, and then one time I write a message and let my turtle read. If that turtle reads it correct, it will feeling loving me, and it stay with me every time I go, and it will follow me every time. That means I write the message is I love him. I do. I always love my pets. I cannot hate it. When I hate it, that turtle will leaving me, and I'm alone. When you want to have a pet, try one. Now when I don't have money to buy a pet, my own pet, I can play with my little fish. That's my daddy's pet. She's super adorable. And now it's bye-bye. See you next time. Next, every day I might you like me too, isn't you?